Stealth rally in the afternoon, one of those days we had the market look like it was going to follow through to the downside. There was further weakness at the overnight and at the open just below yesterday's lows, and then market went sideways in the channel and then rallied the last hour or so. So waiting on the Fed stress test at 4:30 Eastern time and Nike earnings, and we'll go over the trades on the day. Gap fill master stopped out on the long side, needed a bigger stop. Some pretty strong selling right here at the open. Looked like it could be another potential down day, and then a very confusing trend, and then you could just kind of feel the momentum building right here, and they rallied it into the close. There's a desire to buy equities as a safe haven. Fed is backing the market, so equities are a safe haven for many. Only place for yield. Minus 11.25 on adaptive moving average. Continued that. Yet we went short. Continued this extreme chop. Lost money in this range, and then came out with a winning trade at the end of the day, but down on the day, minus 11.25, and just some really extreme choppiness in the market. And on the night trader, one of the highlights of the day, night trader came within a quarter of one tick away from its stop loss down here. So if you're waiting for a good entry point and you were up at this hour, sometimes if you're waiting to phase in on a strategy, getting in near its stop loss can be a good way to do that. It'd be great to know these things in advance. There's no way to know it, but you could really load up on contracts if you do that for the same amount of risk, because this uses a $1,500 stop loss. So within a quarter of a point, we have to look at those scenarios when oftentimes we look at how we're stopped out at the low, and then we also have to say, hey, we were a quarter point away and it went in our favor and we hit our profit target. So you have to remember both scenarios. We tend to remember the times when we were stopped out at the lows and don't remember the times when it reversed right before we were stopped out and hit our profit target. Similar to QS3 yesterday, hit the profit target right at the highs. And a stock index swing. This is one of the setups that we have, diversity of exits. So we have a really tight profit target, $500 profit target on the minis. And it's very, very tight profit target. And it's one of the reasons why we have that, because the market reverses. We had some other short strategies that got stopped out today. And 60-minute breakout, got long in the overnight session. Just stopped out down here before the market reversed. And then got long here at the close, 30.7225, and is sitting on a profit target right now. And those are the trades in All Strategy Access 1, All Strategy Access 2. 60-minute breakout, similar scenario. And in Q, we had just stopped out down here, but the market did trade lower and then getting long again. We'll see what happens with the Fed stress test. These are overnight strategies. AT 2019, this is one of our strategies with a big stop loss, $1,900, and it was stopped out today. Really looked like a continued selling pressure at the open, and so that strategy took that trade, as well as AT 2020 NQ has a tighter stop loss, minus 725 on that trade. And those are the trades in this workspace. There were 1, 2, 3 trades in this workspace, all down on those so far, but this long trade, this could potentially hit its profit target in the overnight session. So the highlights on the day were gold. Yesterday gold was had 7 losers out of 8 trades. Today it went 4 out of 4 and made up about half of the losses from yesterday. Gold flash started early in this session, captured that flash move down, one of my favorite strategies. And we had SR CounterTrend 2 gold plus 475, and Cobra Euro was up 131.25. Those were the trades in All Strategy Access 3. All Strategy Access 4, Cobra Crude up a little bit on the day, plus 245. SR CounterTrend 3 gold, A and B, plus 475 on the day. So those was 4 out of 4 on gold today, and making up almost half the losses from yesterday in this scenario where we had 7 out of 8 strategies losing gold. And SR CounterTrend 3 natural gas, this kind of pattern makes you wonder if natural gas is now going to have negative prices like crude oil. Just a parabolic move to the downside when it seems like it's at all-time lows, at or near all-time lows, and watch out. You know, we had negative crude oil prices, an unusual year, pandemics, the most Fed stimulus, and negative crude oil prices. I wouldn't be surprised to see anything, including negative natural gas prices. So be careful down there. It's a kind of price action that if it happens, I don't really want to be trading it either ways. I don't want to short into it. I don't want to go try to go long and pick the bottom. So be interesting to think about buying some put options near zero. And if natural gas did what crude oil did, that would be an interesting scenario. I don't know how that would work. All strategy access 5. No trades on the day. All strategy access 6. 60-minute breakout. Short lost on the day. Minus 1,000, and then gap fill and reverse crude oil minus 525. Overall, pretty choppy day still. A lot of head fakes in the stock indexes. The market internals opened up weak again, and it looked like it was going to roll over again. And so head fakes, continued head fakes to the downside, and then only to get a stealth rally into the close. We were on the right side of that, so tick pullback, almost fired some trades that would have helped us into the close as well. Didn't quite pull back enough on tick pullback. So those are the trades on the day for June 25th.